Hey everybody, welcome back to Joe Wednesdays. Made it another week. Congratulations. Lots to talk about actually. So we'll see how fast or not we get through it. First off, Mitch, I'm sorry that your football stuff has been kind of a bummer. I definitely can understand that. That like any pretty much anybody doing any sports right now is not quite what it should have been. Um, Kind of funny tangent. I think John Oliver did like an episode about like sports and like or the lack thereof sports and how like COVID was impacting it, and um, Ashley was pretty entertained by the episode because he left a link for it's like this YouTube channel where a guy basically like races marbles down like different tracks that he like either digs in the ground or builds. And what's funny about him is he does like actual like pretty legitimate sounding sports announcements to the marbles, like if they were actually racing. So if you want at least maybe a little bit of a laugh, you can check that out. Let's see. Okay, so it felt like a lot happened this weekend. So for let's see, I'm not sure who's gonna really care about this, but on Final Fantasy 14, I kind of crossed like one of the major milestones that I had ever been setting for the game. I mastered all of the jobs that are available. They're like 15 combat jobs and like eight or nine like crafting gathering things that you can do. And like all of them have like storylines associated with them and that kind of stuff. But I've actually like completed leveling all of them, and that was like, oh my god, I'm finally like free. I can do whatever I want in this game now. I'm not just spending time just leveling anymore. So that was kind of exciting, but the reason that matters to anybody who doesn't care about the game is that kind of freed me up to kind of shift my attention elsewhere. So if you didn't get a notification, I actually did like a test filming of me playing through Final Fantasy 14. Because I kind of talked with Ashley about doing some like actual like playthrough of games. Um, and I downloaded some like free software for recording. I found some actual like editing stuff. So it was actually kind of fun to kind of dip my toe in the water as far as like whether that's actually something I want to do or try to do or not. And like I found that I was actually like kind of able to put something together. And that was really like it was exciting, so it was a little more motivating to try to do it. So we'll see how far I take it. It probably won't be too far, but just the fact that I was kind of doing something different was really exciting. So hopefully I can keep trying to do that. Um, Additionally, over the weekend, so the video editing stuff was something I tried this weekend that was a lot of fun for me personally. And then Lydia was having a particularly fun weekend. The weather was pretty much perfect to be outside. Like there was clear skies, sunshine, but it was a nice breezy, like I don't know the exact temperature, but it was like it between the 60s, 70s, somewhere in there. So it was like really comfortable to be outside. You maybe had a jacket on, you were good. And Lydia was absolutely loving it. She took her push car out both times we walked, and I mean we were out like easily like an hour and a half both days, just kind of just going around town and that kind of stuff. And Lydia was having a great time. Um, and then Sunday we actually had some friends over because we figured like if it was comfortable to be outside, let's like I mean like we could stay outside, we could be like socially distant, whatever we needed to do. The mosquito netting stuff on the garage is working out great, so we were able to like eat in there, but we still like were able to go to our backyard and like play. And Lydia we told Lydia Sunday morning that Henry and Emma and Ethan and Alex were going to be coming to visit, and she kept saying Henry Emma, Henry Emma, Henry Emma, just like all morning. So she was really excited to actually like see him in person again. She had a lot of fun with them, and so it was very refreshing. Um, so that was a lot of fun. Stuff on the Lydia front is still kind of like I feel like at least the playtime has improved. Um, Yes, but there's still like the evening task challenges are still kind of there because she's still not a fan of doing bath with me, and she like we actually tried doing a bedtime last night with her, and it like the first 10 minutes was just her like doing the whole I want mom, it's just like a lot of that, and it's like I'm doing what I can to try to like comfort her and stuff, and it's like it's not catching the way I thought it, or I'd hoped. So, but you'll keep working with it, that kind of stuff. Hopefully something kind of pans out a little better. Um, but we'll keep trying. We're actually like seeing a behavioral therapist now, so like we just had a digital meeting with her today. We'll probably have an in-person meeting with her next week with Lydia to see if there's something that like a third party on the outside might see that I'm not seeing or Ashley's not seeing. So we'll see. Time will tell on that. Let's see. Work has gotten really busy again, but I mean, I suppose that's a good problem to have with the current environment. Not all projects are getting that much attention, but like it seems like our team at my job is getting a lot of work right now, so that's probably good. Um, it's been a bit frustrating though, cause like I'm kind of like I've been positioned to kind of be like the main design guy on this one project, and I'm getting pulled off to a lot of stuff, but I'm also still kind of needing to push mine forward, and it just takes a day to make things way more complicated. Because like while I was working on some other stuff, like our landscaping architectural team had some work, and then another like engineer that's on my team was doing some utility work in there, and like just in that day, like there's something corrupted in the file that was causing their work to crash, and then AutoCAD like does these automatic backups, so like but like I don't know why people don't do a little more to like clean up, or like for one figure out what the problem is, and then two like kind of clean up the files, because CAD's making like recovery file after recovery file, so there's like 5 extra ones in there that all have different save dates, and it's like, okay, well, like who did work and what, and is this file even like the right one, and that kind of thing. It's like it took one day to just for it to become an absolute mess that I have to solve. So it's like, well, great. Um, and then on top of that, now I have a Friday morning deadline. So between now and Friday morning, I'm going to be working quite a bit. So that'll be fun. um, but like I said, it's probably the preferred problem to have, because if we don't have work, then other problems can emerge from that, especially with our current COVID climate. So that's all. Yeah, that's all fun and good. But yeah. So those are all the topics that I wanted to talk about. And then it looked like I got some questions from Tony and Ashley. So thanks for the comments. So I figured maybe I could answer one or two. So Tony's asking about, if I were able to travel right now, what would be my ideal vacation? Um, so the hard part for me answering that question is I haven't really gone on that varied of vacations. Like reflecting back on my childhood, the most of like the family vacations that we went on, most of them involved camping in some way, shape, or form. So I'm not necessarily sure like precisely where I would go. I just kind of have vague ideas about it. But like after giving it some thought, um, like I think the best vacation that I've ever been on was probably Ashley and my's honeymoon. Um, like where we were in the Smoky Mountains in Gatlinburg was really nice. Like the cabins were like up high enough where you were like secluded and had some privacy, but like the downtown Gatlinburg was like right there, real close by. And then if just like a quick drive in the opposite direction, you were in Pigeon Forge, and they had all these kind of tourist attractions and that kind of stuff. So like I think I don't know where specifically, but I feel like my ideal location would be that kind of mix where like you can find some like a cabin with like some isolation in nature, but at the same time you're not that far away from like both man-made entertainment and then just some like maybe like because like the Smoky Mountain trails were like really close. Like all you had to do is do a quick drive through downtown Gatlinburg to get to the trail. So like there's like nature entertainment options where you can do stuff by yourself, but there's also like man-made attractions on the opposite side that are pretty close. So I think that would be ideal. Like I would really enjoy that. Like honestly, like I think the only thing that would have made the location of our honeymoon any better is if there was a fire pit somewhere on our cabin. But everything else was like absolutely perfect about it. Let's see, checking time here. Um, I think I'll save Ashley's question for next time because when I was thinking about that one, I realized I could go in like 5 different tangential directions, and I don't want it to take too long. So, so I think with that, I'll stop here. So I love you guys. Have a good week, and we'll see you next time.